Hello, my friends, and welcome back. And today we're getting all into the Down Under snacks, guys. I'm talking about Australia, guys. What I'm talking about Tim Tams, or we call it Tim Tams. I can't do an Australian accent. Anyway, so guys, we got Tim Tams. Here they are. Bam! This is the original flavored Tim Tams. Now, from what I understand, there are 3 different flavors. There's the original, which I have. There's the dark chocolate mint, which I wish I had. And there's the caramel Tim Tam. Man, those would be nice to try. The Tim Tams, these are by Arnott's. And they don't seem to be high in calories, so. Now, people take these Tim Tams and they are so well encased in chocolate. People take the Tim Tam and what they do is they bite off the corners and then they dip it in the coffee and then drink it like a straw, using the cookie as a straw. Weird, right? And it's called a Tim Tam Slam. You know, ain't no brother ever made it. He never made that up. You know what I'm saying? It's so lame, you know. So anyway, it's called the Tim Tam Slam. We won't be doing that. We'll just be tasting the Tim Tam. I've seen them a lot, but I've never actually bought them. So I figured, why not experience my first with you guys, you know? If I can get this open, as you can see, I'm struggling here. It's a tray of cookies. I think they're nice size. Let's grab one out. I should put these in the fridge, but I didn't. I figured they're so cold, I'll just leave it out on the table. There they are, perfectly encased in chocolate. Rich chocolate smells like. Very strong smell, chocolate smell, which is nice. I like that. Now it's a cookie sandwich with a cookie, and then some kind of like interior, and then like another cookie on the bottom. Perfectly encased in chocolate. I like that. I appreciate that. Even the bottom is perfectly encased in chocolate. Now let's give it. Now when people do the Tim Tam Slam, what they do is they bite this corner, and they bite this corner, and then they do it in the coffee, and they suck it, and then they eat the whole thing once it's all saturated with the coffee. I'm not doing that, but it's like a mousse in the middle. Very crispy and crunchy. Well, the cookie is, not the mousse in the center. The chocolate is so rich. Very good. I can see why people would like to do this with like hot tea, hot coffee. I think it would probably enhance it with some kind of beverage. Maybe almond milk. Well, they say to do the Tim Tam Slam, it has to be a warm beverage. My fingers are already starting to melt the chocolate, you know? So we know it's not that wax chocolate that doesn't melt, you know, but this is good. I would give it, the mousse inside is rich. The chocolate is rich. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Way to go, Australia, with your great cookie snack. That's awesome. Need to work on your meme names. Tim Tam Slam. I don't think I like that. So anyway, all right. Thank you guys for watching me today, and I will taste you next time.